The San Francisco Giants get swept by the New York Yankees in a 3-game series at Oracle Park. And man, oh man, this was a very rough weekend, guys, for the San Francisco Giants. This weekend almost essentially reminded us, in a way, of what some people say how far the Giants need to climb in terms of their offense. So what's kind of been weird with this season, guys, is that what the Giants have done a lot is that they come from behind late in the game. So, they're not able to touch the starter, and then they start to make a comeback towards the end of the game. And unfortunately, too many times this year, it has not been enough to be able to come back and win a game. And the story with the New York Yankees coming into this series is that a lot of their main guys have been out, like Aaron Judge, and a lot of their other star players have been hurt. And so the Yankees have been fielding out a basically triple A lineup. And their manager, Aaron Boone, has been saying that they kind of adopted the mentality of next man up. And so a lot of their players have been stepping up. And although this weekend, I think, give credit to the Yankees, but I definitely think the Giants pitching really struggled this weekend, especially Madison Bumgarner and Derek Rodriguez. Their command was way off. They were not able to command their pitches. And, like I was talking about the other night with Bumgarner, is they've just been loading up righties against him and pulling the ball, as Bumgarner has the highest pull percentage contact in his career at about a 50% clip. So the Yankees wound up scoring 24 runs on 37 hits over the weekend, guys. It is atrocious what was seen over the weekend. And something to be noted about this season, guys, is that the Giants' attendance has been dropping. And the reality is, when you don't win baseball games, fans are not going to show up. I was able to go to a game this year. It was a good game. So, I've still been making my way, diehard Giants fan, going to games. But, nobody wants to spend their hard-earned money and see a team play like the way the Giants have been playing lately, guys. So we're going to look at the box score to kind of see who's been playing well, who's not been playing well. So Solarte, guys, got a start today. He played left field and shortstop, went 0 for 4, and is hitting .218 on the year now. Brendan Bell went 1 for 3. He's hitting .231 now on the year. Pablo Sandoval, one of our best pinch hitters that we've had all year, he got a start today at third base. He went 1 for 4, hitting .295 on the year. So he's been having a really good year. And then Kevin Pillar had another great game, guys. Went 2 for 3 and got his average up to 196 now. He even added a solo blast in the 9th inning to cut the lead to 11-5. And again, it just was not enough for the Giants to be able to make a comeback in this one. So Derek Rodriguez, his pitching line was 3 innings pitched, gave up 4 earned runs, and that raises his ERA to 4.35 on the season. So I'm not too concerned about Derek Rodriguez. I think he'll bounce back after this rough outing. So we'll have to see how that is going to play out moving forward. Nick Vincent, guys, he has been clutch in the bullpen this year, putting decent, good outings out. He went 3 innings today. He gave up 2 runs. And his ERA went up to 2.55 as a result of that. And Will Smitty, our closer, we had to get him some work today. And he threw an inning, gave up 3 runs in the inning, which raises his ERA to 3.72. So the thing with Will Smith is, when you bring your closer in a non-save situation, sometimes it throws the closer's rhythm off, and it could lead to a bad inning or something, or mainly losing concentration is what I think. So Will Smith, fell apart in the 9th inning, giving up those 3 runs. But again, not worried about that. It was not a save situation. So that's how we need to look at that. Another thing that we saw in today's game was something that we do not see a lot, which is Brandon Crawford booted a potential double play ground ball in the 1st inning, and it led to the Giants falling behind 2-0. So the Giants, who have been known for having a really good defense this year, that little hiccup by Crawford today, that did not help the cause. In other good related news, Steven Duggar, guys, the other day, while chasing down a fly ball, he ended up basically hurting his wrist somehow when he tripped over the mound. So he was out of Saturday's game, and he had been feeling a lot better. So that's definitely a good sign moving forward. And when we take a look at other related news that took place over the past few days, one of the Giants' top prospect hitting outfielders, Helio Ramos, whom they used their 19th overall draft pick in 2017 to draft, he is going to be out a month with a sprained knee. And that's also, you have to factor Joey Bart, our number one catcher. He has a fractured hand from getting hit by a pitch, and so he's going to miss a couple months. And so the injury bug just really sucks, especially when it's affecting your two of your top prospects that you have. So, pray for a speedy recovery for those guys so they can get back to playing and doing big things and moving their way up. Mac Williamson has been tearing it up in the minors, guys, so he is definitely warranting a call-up. So it's going to be interesting to see how that is going to play out. The Giants have a lot of outfielders that they have experimented with, and we're still going to wait to see what's going to happen with Tyler Austin and how he's going to feel moving forward. So, yeah. So with the sweep, getting swept by the New York Yankees, the Giants fall to 11-17 on the year, and now they are 7 games out of first place behind the rival Los Angeles Dodgers, as the Dodgers are coming to town tomorrow for a 3-game series. And one of the things to take note of the Giants' start in 2019 is that through 28 games in 2017, the Giants were 10-18. And as we all remember that year, the Giants went on to lose 98 games on the season. And at that time in that season, through 28 games in 2017, we were also 7 games out of first place. So in terms of 1 month into the season, to be at the same pace where we are from 2017, one of our very horrible years, that's not an encouraging sign. But again, it's still early in the season. It's 1 month into the season. And right now we can't get caught up in looking at the standings, how many games we're out. But, the reality is we are 7 games out. The Dodgers are coming to town, so it's going to be very important for the Giants to try to get back on track, and play well in front of the home fans, Give them a reason to show up to the stadium so we can pack, like we've always done. And that's what we got to do. So guys, if you like this video, be sure to smash the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more San Francisco Giants videos coming your way. Going to be talking after every game, talking all the latest news. And when free agent signings and trades happen, I'm going to be all there. Comment down below, guys. I'd love to hear your opinion of the San Francisco Giants. What are you guys feeling after the weekend series with the Yankees? Are you concerned about our offense? And are you concerned about Madison Bumgarner? I want to hear what you guys have to say because, even talking with my dad, we've been thinking that, Bumgarner hasn't, he hasn't been the same the past few years. Obviously, the injury 2017, the injury 2018, and then now this year, the shaky start 1 month in. I have full confidence that Bumgarner is going to be able to turn things around. So all this is going to be interesting moving forward. But it was just a rough weekend to get swept by the Yankees. I really would have liked to have gone to a game to see the Yankees because I've always wanted to go to a game in New York. But even it would be cool to go in San Francisco against the Yankees. So, it worked out for me because, again, none of those games over the weekend would have been good games to go to. So, again, guys, that's it for today's video. Until tomorrow, we'll see you again. Let's beat LA, all right? Let's get back in the win column. That's what we got to do.